Hey, what's going on with everybody, bro? This HD 400 or 400, but today we're about to play Bitlife, and we're about to play part two. So let's get it. So in the first episode, we had died because we had what you call it? Cause somebody accused me of murder, and I had got put into the electrical chair. So let's start a new life. We're gonna go with a name. I'm finna give a name. We gonna name him Michael Robinson. And we gonna change the country. So we gonna change the country. He might be from we gonna say Australia. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's get. Okay, childhood, teething, teething. Your gums hurt, and you are looking for something within reach to chew on to make them feel better. What will you grab? Rubber chew ring, my father's cell phone, a Sharpie marker, or the TV remote. Probably a rubber chew ring. Oh, pro athlete job pack. Your current life, Michael Robinson has a special talent for sports. Watch a short video to unlock the pro athlete job pack for unlimited use on this life. We're just gonna go ahead and skip this and unapply. Summer Robinson, mother vaccination. Your mother is taking you to the doctor's office to get vaccinated. How will you behave? We gonna bite her. That's what we gonna do. We gonna bite her. Childhood integrity. You broke your parents' phone while trying to take it apart. What will you do? Admit that I broke it, or it wasn't me? It wasn't me. We gonna become a menace when we grow up. So this episode gonna be a little different. So we gonna primary school. Your parents want to take. Your parents want you to start taking piano lessons. Refuse. Your parents have divorced. Childhood. Golden oldies. An old neighbor down the block is having a yard sale, and you decide to stop by and see if there are any unusual toys. Which will you choose? Original Legos, retro Slinky Dog, rotary phone toy, vintage action figure. I had to go with the Legos. Pet, death. The family cat Padme died at the age of 11. She passed from old age in the night and was found deceased by your brother Steve. Dang. Rest in peace, Padme. You are suffering from depression. Fame, realization. You just realize that everyone you look up to is someone who is famous. And you start thinking maybe you could be famous too. What will you do? Fuck the fame. Summer Robinson, mother, family vacation. Your mother wants to take you and your big brother on a family vacation to Vancouver. How would you behave? refuse to go. Secondary school. You are starting secondary school. Okay. And if I'm going too fast, bro, y'all just let me know in the comments. I'm gonna take it slow this time. Okay, symptom. Runny nose. Your nose has been running like a waterfall for the last couple of days. In addition to that, you've been coughing so much lately that your chest is in pain. We're gonna go to the doctor this time. We're gonna take the eye exam. Here we go. We passed it. 20/20 vision. You are no longer suffering from depression. Driver's license. It's time to take your driving test. When you take it, we're gonna take the test, bro. License. Driving test. What does this road sign mean? Truck crossing. So what we gonna do? How old we is? 15. Childhood experimentation. A friend confesses to you that he is really interested in trying opium. How would you react? Unfriend him. Ain't gonna be my friend. Alyssa on the classmate. Troublemaker. Why dissecting earthworms in your science teacher, Mrs. Pattinson's class? Your classmate Alyssa begins eating a worm that was about to go under the knife. What will you do? We going to tackle algebra plan. Report to the, I don't know, ignore it. Education, graduation. You graduated from secondary school. What will you do now? Golden diploma, apply to university, or take some time off? I'm taking some time off. Oh, I got another symptom. Okay, so this symptom is itchiness. Your skin has been extremely itchy recently. You have also noticed some maroon spots on your skin. What will you do? Pray. Go to the doctor. It doesn't bother me. Search the web. You're gonna go to the doctor again. Scabies. We're gonna art. They keep throwing this university in my face like I wanna go. I'm gonna put him in music. Summer Asheville. Look like a man. Love interest. Your classmate Summer has asked you out. She's 20 years old. Okay. Summer Asheville, female. 20 years old. Her clique is popular kids. Her marital status is single. I ain't looking for nobody. Looks. High. Grades on green. Popularity on green. Reject them. Your friends are joining YouTube. What will you do? Stay away from it. Now watch this. They let me do. Let me see. We gonna catch a body. That's what we gonna do.
Ow!
He stormed you. He punching me. Damn. He gonna get it one of these days. We're gonna do it again. This time, I'm finna hack into somebody. So, tap the start. Okay. It's gonna be confusing. Oh, dang. I couldn't hack. Finna go to jail. You are being arrested by the police. One of the officers tell you the police are there to protect and serve you. How would you behave? Run for it. Dang, that ain't work out either. This isn't good. You were caught by the police while attempting to make a run for it. Justice. Criminal charges. You've been charged with fraud and running from the police and are facing 2 years in prison. Which law Which local law firm will you hire to defend in court? Which you gonna hire? I ain't got no money, so I'm gonna choose the last one on the list. So justice plea. The judge has asked you to make a plea surrounding your charge for fraud and running from the police. If you plead guilty, you may receive a shorter sentence than if you are convicted in the trial. How will you How will you plead? Okay, so we just gotta say you're guilty. Okay, we're doing 1 year in the jail. Adjusting to society, you have been released from prison. Now we about to go. I know what we're about to do though. Damn, he 23 with a beard already. Okay. Okay, we stole Mr. Box. You stole the package from the porch of a futuristic home at 295 Maple Ave. It contained a Dutch oven. The pawn shop gave you $70 for it. I ain't get caught. All right, that's a bit. August the 5th to celebrate National Underwear Day today. Some friends want you to join their flash mob wearing just your undies, and they are looking for suggestions on where would be a good place to perform. Where will you suggest? Count me out. Outdoors. Buried treasure. While scrolling through Instagram reels, you see footage of a team of expert speedlunkers hauling treasure out of Sun Dung Cave. You wonder what you'll find if you went down there yourself. What would you do? No, but that sounds like a scam. I don't trust that. I think I'm gonna keep scrolling. Well, I'm gonna just test it out. I'm finna go speed link. No, it costs. Keep scrolling. Okay, degree. Diploma on demand. You are starting to feel like maybe you should have gone to college, but the time commitment is just too annoying to even think about. As you consider your options, your friend suggests you to get a golden diploma, skip the 4 years, and immediately bag the job of your dreams. What will you do? I ain't listening to you. College ain't my thing. And I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna do it just like that. Your friends are joining YouTube. What will you do? I'm not joining. It's fine. Let's try to. Let's try something else. We'll try to pickpocket somebody this time. A degenerate. Too easy. You successfully picked down $81. Too easy. You successfully picked the degenerate's pocket. He had $11 in his wallet. Job referral. Your friend has a friend who works at Townsville Tribune and can get you a job there as apprentice photographer. We gonna be a bum on here, y'all. So that's not for me. I ain't gonna even do that. Watch this. We finna do another crime. Finna commit another crime. Watch this. I'm finna try to kill somebody. Dang. The attempt didn't go. The attempt didn't even go right. Uh-oh. You tried to electrocute a drifter by throwing a toaster into his bath. He called the police on you. Well, damn, I'm going down. Justice, police. You are being arrested by the police. You overhear the officers discussing whether you are the right suspect or not. How will you behave? Crime, attempted murder. Their professionalism. Try to bribe them. Cooperate with them. Flirt with them. Run for it. I'm finna run. This isn't good. You were caught by the police while attempting to make a run for it. Criminal charges. You've been charged with attempted murder and running from the police and are facing a life sentence which local law firm will you hire to defend you in court. Public defender. I'm finna say I'm not guilty. Watch this. Dang, I got life in prison. Justice. Guilty. You have been convicted of attempted murder and running from the police and sentenced to life in prison. Sentence. Life. Prison. Every year supermax. And prison security maximum. Damn, I'm doing life in there. Your father is suffering from hemorrhoids. He might die. I don't know. Savage prisoner. While in the common room, you bump into a fellow prisoner named Savage who is serving time for possessing weapons of mass destruction. What will you do, bro? I know who that is. Prison. Crackhead. While relaxing in a recreational area, a one-tooth crackhead randomly comes up to you and bites you on your hand. What would you do? Oh, no. Retaliate. Okay, Savage. Encounter. While in the laundry room, you bump into. I just I just did this. How they gonna get it? Prison bully. A combative prisoner named Cameron spray paints his initials on your bed. What will you do? Attack him? What you mean?
Ow!
And how you get a baton in prison? Where you doing life? Prison. Bosom buddies. Another inmate tells you he would like for you to get to know each other more intimately. What will you do? Get out of my face, that's gay. You are suffering from itchy bottom. Oh man. Outdoors, fishing trip. Your friend says it's almost time for his initial his annual fishing trip and wants to invite you this year but doesn't know if you're interested in fishing. What will you say? I say something. No. I'm just gonna say not interested. No, yeah. You are suffering from bunions. You are suffering from setsomnia. What is that? Sleepover. Your cellmate invites you for a sleepover in his bed for some TLC. What will you do? I could use some loving. Get some TLC. TLC. Maybe next. I don't know what the fuck that is. Your mother passed away at the age of 80. She died while sleeping peacefully. She can't attend the funeral because you are in prison. I said she can't attend the funeral because you are in prison. Hold on, I'm moving too fast. You can't attend the funeral because you are in prison. Okay. Still looking after you. She left me. Okay, she left me a meal. I'm suffering from flatulence, anxiety too. My daddy passed away at 82. Dang. Oh, he left me an entire fortune. Okay. While exhausted, bedmate. While exhausted in an overcrowded cell, you realize you will have to share a bed with another inmate if you want to lie down. Which will you choose? Oh, another prison bully? A combative prisoner named Crash spray paints his initials on your uniform. What will you do? Bro, I'll take. Let me get in. Ouch. You delivered an uppercut to Crash's chin, then you busted his gallbladder, leaving him unsettled.
Ow!
How can he fight? Nah, bro. That should have been a knockout. Holy shit. He attack you with a bowling ball. How he get a bowling ball in prison? He crush your coccyx. What is that, bro? Coccyx? Somebody let me know in the comments what is a coccyx. A coccyx? The hell is that? Repeat offender. Your prisoner, your prison sentence has been extended by 2 years for assault. Oh, so I gotta do these 2 years and I'm out? Probably. His name Jackson. Encounter. While in the visitation area, you bump into a fellow prisoner named Jackson who was in the slammer for embezzlement. What will you do? Ignore him? Fight night. resources. You are second to last in the cafeteria line, and there is only one tray left when the enormous inmate behind you claims the tray is his. What will you do? You ain't getting my tray. Dead-eye encounter. While in the showers, you bump into a fellow prisoner named Dead-eye who is in a slammer for homicide. What will you do? I don't know him. Freedom calls. While waiting to be processed in prison, you witness an inmate presenting a get out of jail free card to a guard who then opens the door for the inmate to leave. Intrigued, you wonder how to obtain one of those cards for yourself. What will you do? Ask around. No, it costs. No, let me get out of jail free card, man. Common grounds. A group of prisoners are snorting crushed up caffeine tablets because the commissary is out of coffee. What will you do? Scarface. Encounter. While in the telephone room, you bump into a fellow prisoner named Scarface who was serving time for tax fraud. What will you do? Um, While hanging out in the prison yard, a guard offers you some heroin. What will you do? Bro, I ain't trying to die. I'm trying to die too early. He just turned 40. Dang. Keep it clean. Nasty Harley encounter. While in a workshop, you bump into a fellow prisoner named Nasty Harley, who is in the slammer for acid manufacturing. What will you do? No, I don't know him. I'm just ignoring everybody. Correction. During your time in prison, you observe a lot of prisoners come in decent and sober, and leave as hardened drug addicts. What will you do? Do nothing. Knuckles encounter. While in the commissary, you bump into a fellow prisoner named Knuckles who was in a slammer for drive-by shooting. What will you do? Compliment him. I do the same thing.
Ow!
He cracked your back. He stormed you. Oh, no, bro, that wasn't called for. I don't like that. Damn, I got this sentence. I'm finna cry. Let it all out. You broke down and cried in your cell until you ran out of tears. Fortunately, no one noticed. You the same one that hit me, bro. I'll beat your ass. Come on. Don't you hit me no more, bro. Fuck wrong with you?
Ow!
He stabbed my mouth. Alright. Roof job. You have been asked to join a select group of prisoners that will be given the opportunity to work outside and toward the prison roof for a summer project. What would you do? I got a roof job. I'm just selling off of them. Cockeyed Alexander encounter. While in the cafeteria, you bump into a fellow prisoner named Cockeyed Alexander who was busted for inciting a riot. What will you do? Ignore. Let's see what they got. They got on the prison notes. Damn, bro, I'm gonna try to escape. Are they really gonna hit me like that? Damn, bro, he blocking me off.
Ow!
Damn, he got me. I tried to attempt to escape. You were caught trying to escape from prison. Your prison sentence has been extended by 4 years for failing to escape. Oh man, goddamn. Marijuana while hanging out in the prison yard, a guard offers you some hash. What will you do? Why not, bro? I'm already stressed. Clarity. You have achieved enlightenment through your experience with marijuana. Torture test. You witness an overly aggressive group of prison guards torturing an obnoxious inmate. What will you do? Yeah, I'm cheering them on. I don't care. Oliver. Encounter. While in the exercise yard, you bump into a fellow prisoner named Oliver who is doing time for second-degree murder. What will you do? Ignore. Anabolic steroids. They're taking steroids in person. Anabolic steroids. A fellow inmate asks you if you want to get swole and offers you some anabolic steroids. What would you do? No, I ain't trying to die. Nightmare scenario. Your cellmate is talking in his sleep about killing the next person he sees. What will you do? I'm not listening. Damn, I got killed. What, bruh? Scandalous. Okay. Michael Robinson, age 63 years old, net worth $81. Damn, he broke. Residence, Townsville, Australia. Education, secondary school. Years in prison, 36 years. So I say, Michael Robinson passed away in prison at the age of 63. His big brother Steve couldn't be bothered to attend his funeral. A handsome and undisciplined fellow, Michael struggled. I say struggled. Let me slow down, bro. A handsome and undisciplined fellow, Michael struggled with legal problems and once served 35 years for attempted murder. Friends say he was traumatized for life after once being attacked with a knife. That rhyme, life and knife. Like they said, friends say he was traumatized. He said, friends say he was traumatized for life after once being attacked with a knife. Nah, let me stop. But his happiness was on orange, and then his karma, he didn't have karma. So yeah, and that's the life of Michael Robinson. He was a criminal. He was a criminal. And did he had to go down some type of way. But rest in peace to Michael Robinson. I want everybody in the chat to say rest in peace, Michael Robinson. Because there will never be another like him. There'll never be another. There'll never be another like him, bro. Rest in peace, Michael. Yo, rest in peace, Michael, bro. That's the end of his life. But yeah, this part 2. Let me know what you think about it. Like, comment, subscribe, or share with somebody else, a friend or somebody in the family that you want to introduce it to. It's 400. Let me say it. HD 400. And I'm out of here, bro. I'll see you to part 3. Peace.